Hi guys, it's Jamie here, and before we work on today's art journal entry, just a little quick reminder about the competition to win this everlasting black and white journal with lots of tags, tuck spots, journaling areas. All you have to do to enter the competition, which is drawn on the 20th of October, is to subscribe and comment on one of the videos, maybe this one, that's in the playlist, and preferably follow me on Instagram so that should you win, I have a way of contacting you. I can then message you on Instagram. I'm not sure how else to do it. I will of course put the winner up on the video in YouTube, but I don't know how that works. On to today's project. I bought these recently to help out with getting the old creative juices flowing. This was the one that we did last time. We're going to go back to the past in a minute because I have already done the one that we're going to be working on today, and the theme of today is to use magazines and wallpaper cutaways to create something personal to you. And now let's go back to the past to see how it was all done. Before we start this art journal entry, I thought I'd let you know that I changed my first page. In other words, I ripped out what I'd done and then relined it, used Mod Podge to seal down the new background, and Mod Podge over the top of it to make it more waterproof for any art techniques that we might use. The way I've decided to run this art journal, because sometimes we're just so busy in life that we don't think of our own prompts, they don't come to us naturally, is to use a combination of things I've been thinking about, and I will let you know if it's one of those days, and these cards, which are the empowering question cards. And I thought it would be fun just to shuffle them on camera, see what comes out, and then try and do a piece of art that answers the question. Okay, we've got a big pile there, but this one is kind of at the top. So let's go with this. Who am I? Wow. Let's start with a big question. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'd never have done that as my question. So first thing we're going to do is, if you're joining in particularly, is you're going to have a little think about adjectives or feelings or colours or emotions or objects or people that are about you. It's a wide range of things. It's not just words. It could be sounds, it could be music, it could be colours, it could be a place, it could be a feeling, it could be a season. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anything that visually we can find an image for that says, who am I? Asking you to dig a little bit deeper as to who the core essence of you is. When we come back, because I'm going to have to go think about this one, we're going to look through some magazines that I was given for free by a cafe owner, basically Vogue, and I think it was Rock Goddess Brides or something like that. So slightly more punky images, but a bridal magazine for modern brides. And we're going to find some images and some colours that represent the answer to this question. I've gone more with what I like. So I've got lots of clues here as to what I like. There's like 5 major ones, and there's some extras, more personality things, and then things that I like to do. So I'm going to use that to get the colours initially, and then the visual kind of prompts, if you like. So let's start with colours. The big one is I like light, sunlight. I dislike the darkness of winter. I like, in the northern hemisphere, I love warmth, spring and summer, and I dislike cold, damp weather. That's why I'm moving to Portugal soon. So that tells us the colours that are going to go on this page initially as the background. You might not see them by the time we finished, of course, is going to be yellows and oranges and what I consider warm colours, colours that give you a hug of sunshine. Last time we put a load of colours on some wax paper that had been blind chosen. In other words, I shut my eyes and just pulled out colours, and we turned the book over and just sponged it in the colours. This time we're going to, because we want specific colours, we're going to throw them down on the page. Got some white here, I might need more of that. I'm using acrylics, by the way. This is Naples yellow, and then we have a lemon. We're going to put them on the page, again, just randomly, and then semi-dry brush them in together. I might need to get some gesso. I've got some gesso here, just some white, because otherwise there's not a lot of that white acrylic left. And I've got a big old pot of brand new gesso. Look at that. That's a good way to start, isn't it? Just wipe the pot off onto it. Okay, let's just grab some yellows then. So we're looking sunshine, warmth. What can we get? I'll get a bit more white. Might even use the old roller. And then that was that one, wasn't it? Or was it that one? I can't remember now. Which one was that? Yeah, it was a different one. And then what else do we want? We want red or an orange or something. Vermilion looks nice. Has that even been opened? No. What else reminds us of summer? Maybe the rose. I know we've just put vermilion down, and rose is meant to be more pink, but I've got a feeling it might not be. And again, not opened. Yeah, it's a darker red. Okay, cool. And then we're going to grab that, and then just whoosh it on and see what happens when it all mixes up together. Okay, I'm not sure I'm overly keen on that. Might have to stick some more white in it. Are we getting an orange anywhere? Orange is okay. So I might have to tap that off a little bit. Getting through the old kitchen paper like mad. I should tap this off onto another piece of paper really, shouldn't I? And then that could be used as a dyed piece of paper. I will do that next time. Let's just see. Okay, that's better. That's more like it. That is more like it. And there's some texture coming through on that. I like that. All I'm going to do is add a little bit more white, roll it over and texture it again. So I'm not going to use a piece of paper because I like that texture coming through. I may not even roller it through, you know. I might just bung bits down. Should I roller it through? Let's grab a roller, see what happens. If I don't like what happens, we just keep going. I think I want to just throw maybe a bit more yellow through that. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That's more vibrant, isn't it? I do love this accidental art thing. Kind of cool. I'm going to print that off and then possibly dry the roller and do some roller marks because I like them. And then we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to do the next stage. Oh, it's pulling up all sorts here and leaving bits. Leaving bits is fine, don't mind that. I'm going to throw some more white on and roller that, and then I think I'm done. I like the big bold white going through it. I'm not keen on that peachy colour. Maybe I do just need to throw yellow through it. That's better. Okay, I like the fact it's got more yellow in that, so we're going to leave that. We're not going to press it off. We're just going to let it dry as is and just clean up a little bit. Another one of my prompts was water. I love water, but I love rushing waters. That's like turbulent seas, big waves, waterfalls, fast flowing rivers, rivers that are flowing over rocks quite rapidly, that type of water. What I'm going to do next as part of the background is bring in that impression of water. So we're going to try and mix up a turquoise colour, just testing it against that. Do you know what? It's going to look quite good against that. So that was the aim. So let's just pop that down, bring this into view somehow. I'm going to tilt it slightly to one side. Now I felt this stencil vaguely represented water. So I have somewhere, one of the makeup brushes. And then hopefully we're just going to go over the top in a randomish fashion. And I might pick up different colours as I go through this. And I want to go with the smaller bubbly circles like this one. Yeah. We have some very contrasting colours that you don't normally put together. That now needs to dry. At the moment, that is all we're doing to the background. So the next thing to do is to search out some images. Right, with the Whom Am I? We've got Homebody, Hug. I'm actually part Danish and I'm also Arturian, and we are known for being earthy and homebodies, and we like to make nice homes. And we like to stay in our homes. So although I do like walks in nature, I also like being home. Luxury, again, another Taurian trait. I'm all about it. Love of nice things, mostly visual, so stately homes, gilding, sparkly stuff, nice food in posh restaurants, very me. Not that I get to do it very often, but it's very me. We've done the sunlight, we've done the waters, I've got other things about me. Black sheep of the family. Liberal. Against the norm. Always supported the underdog, but I'm also very pragmatic. So we are looking for images to go with homebody, luxury, and being a black sheep, which is why the free magazine that I've pulled out is the Rock and Roll Bride. Not that I'm going to be a bride, but we're going to have a quick look to see. There we go, against the norm. That's me immediately. Love it. Tattoos, in a bridal outfit, drinking out of a bottle. I may well be coming back to this image. I like that image. I think I'm going to find too many, aren't I? As a look. Oh, look at that. Goddess. Oh, lovely. Love that. Shame they've got the S going into her hair. I'm wondering if you could cut her out anyway. You could sort of cut her out and get a bit of that gothic background in. Loving these here. Love will tear us apart. Why would you have that at a wedding? Oh, here's some interesting words though. Another free magazine, thanks to my cafe owner. And we have Angelina Jolie on the cover. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, look at that background. Hello Dolce & Gabbana. This is why I love you as a designer. Where's my Hug? I need Hug. Oh, that's a rather cool image you could cut out, isn't it? Someone needs to marry me so I can have that. So we have her. We have big glittery thing. We have lots of this very vibrant pattern. I don't know if this is saying who I am or not. Kinda like I laughed at the green duck. Trying to place some elements of a collage down. We have our queen, who looks amazing. I've got this slightly torn up piece of doily. We've got this bright, vibrant print I loved. A bit of a face there. I'm not sure about that, but I saw it. It was on the back of that cushion. So I'm either going to use the cushion or I'm going to use the face. I'm not sure which yet. I like it. I like it as a face. And then maybe you could cover up the fact she hasn't got a face by using the doily or something. I don't know. Got this just because I liked it. We have the Gothic arch which I love. Pink, which I kind of thought was cool. There's less and less to do with my life and more to do with what looks good on a page. We've got this, which make for an interesting archway. So far, I'm loving this page. Don't know about this page yet, but I love this page. It might be a bit disjointed. It might be, I love this page, not so sure about that page. That's how it might end up. Right, we're going to stick some things down and see how we get on. Might have to move a few things about and then see what other images we might need. I want her down quite a bit. We're going to put a bit of pink behind her, won't we? Like that. I think that works. Could have it behind her shoulder. So maybe the rubber duck, just because I love him, goes there. There were some corners, weren't there, to create archways. I'm not keen on those spots. Maybe run some pink here. Some pink with words. We could take the words off. Put a bit down there. Could go to like just a natural turning point like this. There. I'm wondering about if we put the oranges to bring some dark in. Maybe some of that, like it's a bit of washi tape or something. Oh, I do have another sunshine frame back to back there. I'm sure we will find something. That I feel works. Don't ask me why. There's no rhyme or reason at the moment as to what I'm doing. I will be colouring that in, I think, a little bit. We had that image of that girl that I quite liked, so I've put her down. Doesn't matter if she doesn't perfectly align. It's modern art. It's modern art. We've got a bit more doily. Put that there. That's actually works, I think. Yeah, it does. I actually liked it when it went right down over her face. Sorry, love. And we've got very sharp lines here. I'm not really into sharp lines because there's a lot of pink. I might have to put something else down. I think that's too much pink. Come on up. I found some wallpaper. So I've cut this out of the wallpaper with the potential to add it to this. I may not be using all of it, of course. I might have to do some stamping or something, some scripty stamp over that bit. Ah, here we go. I found, madam, a crown. I'm really not sure what order to go in with this. I know that this is too white, so I have some Distress Oxides here. So I'm going to, initially, I'm going to sponge on some Distress Oxide, and then probably don't have a white spray with me, water spray. So I'm going to go and find a, oh no, I do. Not much water in it, but I do have a water spray. I'm also going to do some outlining, as I often do, in black watercolour pencil. This is a new one. I've just got Crackling Campfire. Who knows? I mean, I'm assuming orange, but let's just give it a whirl, see what happens. Okay, that's a bit too orange, maybe. I don't know. Let's just see what happens when we do. I mean, I was saying I like bright colours, so, you know. Let's give it a little spray of water, see what happens when we do that. And then I fancy adding to that now. Probably shouldn't have sprayed it with water yet, admittedly. Oh, nice. We can just whack some vintage photo over this. I think the only colours I really want to do on this is this amazing campfire, which I just think is adding some real vibrancy to this. And then the peeled paint, I think the green is that I've got. And then we're going to give it a blast and see what happens when it's wet through. They were used Crackling Campfire, Vintage Photo, and I think that green is peeled paint. Normally when I do my outlines I do them in black, but I think we will do some black around these arches and maybe around our queen. But I think for the rest we should stick with the browns and the earth tones. So I'm taking some watercolour pencils and just making them quite wet, and also getting some water into the lid of the watercolour tray. And then we're just going to start to outline around a few pieces, and probably also spray it again to get that running a little bit. Right, now we're going to switch to I think the garnet, which is like a reddy brown. We're going to try that first and see how this looks. Wow. That's it, that looks great. Yep, loving that, but I do want to do the brown on these fruit. I'm just going to prop that there. Let's see if we can get any more on. With this one, I think we're nearly done. Just going to do a bit of flicking of colour, as you do. The white pouring acrylic. And we're going to see if that's actually loose enough as it is. If it's not, then we will. It kind of is. Might just add a little bit of water. Just a tiny amount, because we don't want to lose how white that is. Okay, I like that. Thanks for watching today's video. This is all completely dried. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to be part of the giveaway competition. Ta-da! And I will see you next time.